This video has been put together to give you a brief introduction to the umpiring headsets, the interphones, and also to demonstrate how to connect two interphones together. First of all, let me start with a brief demonstration of the buttons on the interphone. First of all, here we have the reset button to turn the interphone off, volume buttons here and here to decrease volume and to increase the volume. Here is the interphone button, that is the primary button used to pair and connect the interphones. Here's a button used to connect the interphone to a telephone if you feel the need to make a telephone call through the course of a game, but a button probably best left alone. In between the two volume buttons there's a small LED. This shows red when the interphone is charging, intermittent blue when the units are paired, red and blue continuous flashing when the two units are ready to pair. At the base of the unit is the audio output and input socket, and you do need to have the short cable attached before attaching the headset cable, otherwise you will suffer from interference and won't be able to hear your colleague. Also at the base of the unit is a mini USB port for charging the unit, and it can be charged through the USB socket of a PC or through any USB wall charger such as those that come with iPhones or Kindles, for example. The headsets can be worn over either ear. In order to switch them from one ear to the other, the small earbud here can be removed and turned around so it faces the other direction. I'll just show you that very simply. As you can see, this is set up to be worn in the left ear. The ear gel can just be lifted off and then stuck back on. And then now it is set up to be worn in the right ear. Okay. Good. Now we'll look at pairing two units together. Pairing two units together is a two-stage process. We first of all have to put the units into pairing mode, and then we have to pair the two units together. Before we start though, worthwhile just making sure both units have been turned off by pressing the reset button briefly on both. To get the units into pairing mode, what we need to do is press the interphone button on both units simultaneously and hold for about 6, 7, 8 seconds. The LED will light up blue and then it will start flashing red and blue, and at that point we let go of the interphone button. The units are now in pairing mode, ready to pair. In order to pair them, on one of the units we press the interphone button for a second, release, the LED should now go out and then start flashing intermittently, about every half a second, flashing blue. The units are now paired, they're talking to each other, ready to use in the game. Now occasionally you'll find that the units won't pair at this point, so try going through stage 2 again. Press the interphone button for a second on one of the units. If that doesn't work, try again. If that doesn't work, press reset on both units and start the whole process again. Put them into pairing mode and then try pairing them. That's how to pair two of the units together. It's probably best that one umpire takes control of the pairing process so they're connected together, and one umpire is pressing the interphone button on their unit rather than both umpires trying to do some. That you'll find an awful lot easier.